Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for dropping back on by. If you're new or haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. That way the video can get those algorithms where we're talking about. And of course, hit the notification bell so that way you know every time I drop a new video. Now, if you need to find me outside of YouTube, find me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. And of course, you can always find me on the Sneaker History Podcast and sneakerhistory.com. All right, guys, so you've seen the intro to the video. By the way, I've had fun with that one. That was, yeah, probably one of the coolest reviews I've got to do so far. And it's just because it's different, guys. You know what you were talking about today. We'll jump right into it. But we're talking about the New Balance 574 Yurt, which is a collaboration with Salehe Bembury. And you know what? First off, we're going to show you guys the box. Guys, I haven't had any of the 2002 Rs, but I know that the boxes are pretty similar. They have those really like nice, I don't want to say, I guess custom boxes, you know, compared to what a normal New Balance box looks like. So these are cool because they have Peace Be the Journey on the side, you know, the name of the shoe, Yurt, and what an actual Yurt is, which I had to look up. It's I guess a tint that's typically covered in felt or skins. I think it's pretty indigenous to Central Asia, if I'm not mistaken. If I am wrong, correct me, because I looked it up and I think that's what I found. So yeah, so this is a really cool little box. I like the art on it. And again, it's something different, adds more to the collaboration. But with the shoe, guys, as we mentioned before, this is coming off the heels of the 2002 R and the success he had with the, oh my gosh, I don't remember the names of each shoe. But I haven't had either pairs of those. I really would like to have a pair of them, but they were pretty hyped up and they sold out fairly quickly, and the resale prices are pretty high right now. So I'm not gonna really go pay out for those at this point in time, but maybe one day when the prices go down, I'll find myself a pair. But following those two successes, Salehe has come back with his 574 Yurt. And it might be one of the most polarizing sneakers of the year because of, well, because of that. This sneaker is a definitely, it's a nice sneaker. I'm not mad, I actually really like the shoe. But the whistle, I am still trying to wrap my head around. But it is I guess a novelty of anything else. I mean, something different. We're always talking about, you know, sneaker brands doing something different, and they literally did something different. Now, clearly with Salehe really taking the outdoors as inspiration for his sneakers with New Balance. I guess this is supposed to be a whistle for if you're ever like stranded outside or outdoors and you just need to be found. I mean, I guess that's what this is for. But regardless, it's an interesting shoe. One I didn't like originally, I won't lie to you, but it kind of grew on me more and more. And I was really just interested to see, because I'm always, again, I'm one of those people wanting to see something different. So I said, you know what? If I'm able to get it for a good price, which I got this from GOAT when I got it actually for retail, so I'm not mad at that, because unlike the 2002 Rs, the hype on this one didn't really, after initial sellout, it didn't, you know, bring about super high prices. So if you're looking for this one, of course, prices vary with sizes when it comes to resale market. So check it out. If the price is right for you, I say go ahead and snag them. But let's get right into it, because there's a lot to really dissect with this shoe. Now, first things first, of course, it's called the 574 Yurt. Now, the 574 is the model, like the pretty much the general upper, the shape is where it comes from, the 574, and I'll put a picture of the 574 up there. Now, there's some different elements as well. So you're gonna get the toe box, which is going to have resemblance of the 990 V3. We'll put that shoe up there as well. And that's going to also, on that toe box, going to have open cell mesh. We have some reflective detailing here on the toe box as well. And let me, I guess, take a step back as well, because along with the open cell mesh, most of the shoe is going to be covered in this gray, I guess, nappy, long-haired suede, which is really nice. I'm really excited about that. That was one of the reasons I wanted to get the shoe, because seeing pictures, that suede just looked pretty fantastic. So I really wanted to go ahead and get that, get this pair. And the color is actually shark skin, so that's going to be the color of this one. And of course, there is another colorway I'll put up here. It's going to be more of like a mossy green. I think some burgundies in there. It's almost like a multicolored pair, but more that darker outdoor, like almost like fall type colors. Now, as we keep going through the shoe here, we're going to look at the laces, just flat white laces, nothing special, except that the tips have been dipped in gray. So there's a little paint on a little bit of the last piece of the lace here, along with the aglet, but the rest is going to be a flat white, and there's no extra laces with this one. This comes as is. Now the tongue is going to feature almost like a ripstop material, with the 574 Yurt branding on it. But the sides, they have two really nice suede pieces stitched on each side. So it's really nice there. I like that a lot. Again, just more attention to detail. And the rest of the tongue, once you get past that ripstop branding, all suede down the middle of the tongue as well. Now, as we keep going through the shoe, so we talked about the 574, we talked about the 990 V3 inspiration. Now we're gonna talk about another shoe, the Trail Run 3.0, oh no, Test Run 3.0. And that is gonna be inspiration around like the midsole area and this extending, I guess, outsole piece here. Now, if you look at the shoe right here, I think Salehe's actually done a collaboration on that one already before, but it's not exactly like this. I think this is maybe a new tooling when it comes to like the visible absorb here, and then of course the roll bar at the bottom. So I think this is a new setup, but if I'm wrong, let me know, because I just couldn't find information on this midsole. I found pretty much information for everything else, but I couldn't find that. So let me know down below if you guys have any information on that, but to my knowledge, this is just a new setup here. Now, going back to the top of the shoe, you're gonna have Salehe's tag, his branding right here, along with some more open sole mesh around the collar area, with a little bit lighter suede here on the top eyelets. The inside's done in just a, just a white material for the sock liner, which only thing about that I think is gonna get dirty pretty quickly, especially if people actually use these outside, because this seems like an outdoor shoe, just really like kind of the weight of it all. And we'll look at the outsole as well. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Now the inside is going to have just a blue insole, and I can actually take it out. Here you go. So it's gonna be a blue insole with the New Balance and Salehe Bembury branding. And what's really cool about it, it is kind of dimpled. And that dimple almost kind of gives you like a nice, almost like massaging feeling when you walk. So it's kind of cool. It's not a thick insole at all, but it does have just that really nice feeling on the bottom of your foot when you're walking. So that's a nice little add-on there. Now let us keep going here, because of course we've already seen the whistle that we've blown, and it has Yurt across the side of the back here. And making our way down, you're gonna have your, I think it's the end cap. I don't know, actually, I know it's not end cap. It's just a heel clip here that is going to be right here towards the start of the really chunky midsole here. And one thing I didn't talk about in the beginning in the front of the shoe is that you're gonna have a little bit of leather right here, right across the medial side of the toe box. Looks like it has been coated with something kind of, I don't know, kind of clear, but it's still decently soft, but it seems like it's pretty sturdy leather as well. Now, we're gonna get to, again, we have our absorb here that's visible. We're gonna have our roll bar technology to keep the rear of your foot in place, and you can see more of it on the medial side is kind of exposed. So it kind of locks your heel in to make sure you're not slipping and sliding everywhere. And when we get past our midsole, we're gonna get to the outsole, and this was taken from another trail shoe, which I'll put up here, and that's gonna be the 755. And it has a pretty similar, at least for the first half of the shoe, it's pretty much identical to the traction pattern here, very rugged, again, for trails. It kind of tapers off here and does its own thing, but this is really gonna be a really aggressive traction pattern. And I really think, again, this sneaker is meant to be used for outdoors. Now, this might be, again, I know it's a very polarizing shoe. People are like, why is there a whistle on the shoe? Why would you put your mouth on it? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I won't be doing that again. I mean, what's really cool about it though, to make sure no one is putting their mouth on this shoe just kind of all willy-nilly before they buy it. You see this little orange piece of the paper? These are actually going through the whistle to ensure no one can use it until it was actually, purchased into the end user. So that's nice that it was actually wrapped. I had to actually tear it off the whistle itself to make sure that, it's gonna be mine. I'm not getting rid of them. So yeah, it's really cool. And I still Lysoled them, by the way, before I even did that, just to, that's gross. Like, don't just put your mouth on just random things, guys. So I Lysoled it. I had to do the whistle, guys. Like, there's no way I could do the review without doing it. And yeah, so I really like it. It's definitely a chunky boy. This shoe is way bigger than I expected, but I really am a fan of it. And oh yeah, I didn't talk about the branding. The New Balance branding here has done it in a reflective material as well. So you have some really cool hits here. That, again, that traditional New Balance gray, they call this color snakeskin, but you have all these really cool just add-ons, and I'm a big fan of it. I think wearing this one, you gotta wear like the cargo pants, or just maybe baggier pants in the traditional like slim fits, because this is a chunky one here, man. And it's nice though. I can't complain about it whatsoever. I think I've seen some rumblings of new colors coming out on this one, so I definitely like to see some more of these. I don't know if I'll buy another pair. This depends on how these, I guess, kind of hold up after a while, but I'm really excited about them. And honestly, yeah, I say try them out. It's something different. I know, like, just ignore the whistle. I mean, you don't have to use it. Just ignore it, and you won't even know it's there. But if you are going to be buying a pair, I would say go ahead and make sure, I would say try them on. But it's kind of hard because I know these are going to be difficult to get your hands on. So with that being said, I said if you want a snug fit, go down half a size. They do fit a little lengthy. I got my size 10 here, and I like the 10. I like the more casual fit with these. I feel like if I would have went 9.5, I would have been too close to the tip of the shoe, and it just wouldn't have felt good. So I went traditional size here. But again, if you like a more snug fit, go with that 9.5. But other than that, guys, I'm a fan of this one. I like what they did here. Thinking outside the box, doing something different, and yeah, let me know what you think. I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments on this one. Like, why did you buy this? What were you thinking? Or I really like it. So again, it's polarizing. That's the good thing about sneakers. There's always, it's a piece of art almost. Like, you get to talk about the way you want it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Just let me know down below, guys. I'm excited to hear what you have to say about it. And until next time, guys, see ya.